Всем доброго времени суток, с вами снова я, Ванечек. Сегодня мы продолжаем проходить Хогвартс Наследие. Загружаем наше сохранение. Так. У меня ощущение, что я Хогвартс пройду до того момента... Молчи, пожалуйста, я вообще-то общаюсь. Я приду до того момента, как выйдет первая серия. Записываю я это 1 февраля, а первая серия выйдет только 10-го. Да. Знобе наук. Давайте ее послушаем.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
Сами виноваты.
Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Резонная мера.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
О, она тоже как-то рано. Так.
Revelio.
Тут вот где-то должна быть. Нет. Ладно. Да, они вон помечены, плюй камни ее. Раз, два, 3, 4, 5, 6. Фигня на самом деле. Так, что я сделал? Что я не то сделал, да? О. Так, нет. Ага. Ну, а чё, пойдемте. Хотя бы один плюй камушек. Блин, тут столько заданий сейчас. Текс.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
The Dedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
А,
Revelio.
это не то. Но это тоже задание.
Is
Нужно его
everything all
взять.
right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Dedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Dedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping PIVZs out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a
Мы
cabinet...
точно пока делать не будем. Задание. О, инцендию. Это очень полезная вещь. Я вот пока задание не сильно хочу проходить. Оно довольно сложное. И камни. Откроем карту, посмотрим, где они.
Love to know what you find, if anything.
А,
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
вон он, вижу его.
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Да-да-да. Так. Ну, оставшиеся мы заберем по мере прохождения. Карта. Ага. Пошлите туда. Пешочком прогуляемся. Так. Водитель, не бесите меня, пожалуйста, раньше времени.
Revelio.
Что у нас тут? Я тебе один камень нашел. Ой, так мы рядом были.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
В секретной этой победить и завершить. Комбинации заклинания с локоном. Что-то я не помню эти задания. Нет, первое я помню, а вот второе... Ладно. Пойдемте. Погуляем по замку.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be. Revelio.
Как всегда. То, что нам кажется секретным, об этом знают все. О, кстати, нигде этих ПЛЮЙ камней нет. Мы, похоже, не пройдем мимо них.
Revelio.
О, ПИВЗ.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar.
Блин, дайте я на
But
скриншот.
he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon and so she
Revelio.
agreed to draw up a contract with her. That if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim.
ПИВЗ, давай.
I'll get you for this.
Ай. Подарочек у нас.
How in the world did people like
Revelio.
Ага. Вижу. Ну, не дал вам немножко прочитать. Что-то будет с этим.
Revelio.
Я не помню, что, но туда можно как-то вон попасть.
Revelio.
Еще один подарочек лежит. Так.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Вот это нам надо будет поджечь, но у нас еще стоит тут недовольный.
Can I help you?
Да ничем на самом деле.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize.
Конечно.
Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, Care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Давай. Ща,
We'll
люлей.
make you regret signing up.
Да-да-да. Левиоса тебя сейчас будет.
Fringo! Leviosa! Is that all you've got?
Accio.
Leviosa! Fringo! You're better than that! Leviosa!
Ага.
Dindo!
Чё, дурачок, что ли?
Like a winner.
Инфин.
Don't show away now. Some big hits that round.
Ну что?
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Так. Да, иди.
You're back.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Да?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Так.
Accio!
Accio.
Nicely done.
Ага, Левиоса и 4 удара.
Leviosa!
Ага.
That's it.
И... Левиоса, 3 удара.
Leviosa! Accio!
Excellent ball. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Экс.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Вполне.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes,
Давай, Себастьян.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed?
Ой, ой, ой.
Apologies in advance.
Да-да-да. Мы вдвоем. Так, тройка. Меня не устраивает, что у нас так все глупо и бездарно поставлено. Так. Давайте.
Accio!
Act like a winner.
Levioso. Confringo. Levioso.
There goes my wager.
Protego.
Don't shy away now.
Is that all you've got? Here. Sendo. Protego. Dindo.
Нате.
You're better than that.
Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Sendo.
I could never duel like that.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to
Revelio.
speak.
Yes.
Assignment's all finished.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Да. Сосредоточься. Понять бы, где мы. Это тот самый выход, где... Да, где Невил взорвал этот мост.
Revelio.
Так. Я не знаю, что это. Здесь инцендия нужна. Давай, выпускай меня. Такс. Где мы и кто мы? У нас что есть? Тоже интересно. Давайте сдадим ей. Изучим инцендия. Пойдем по второстепенным задачам, пройдемся немножко.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying.
Так, а что я сделал? Так, разбежались. Ну вон же проход был.
Revelio.
Не ориентируюсь в замке. Пространственный кретинизм.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Подарочек. Да-да.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Так, пробел, F2 пробела.
Good work. Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Чё? Строят, да, те?
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Чё, да? Реплики закончились? Профессору фигу идти.
Revelio.
Кто у нас тут?
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
Давай.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Ты тени своей боишься.
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
То, что нас там ждет, мы увидим.
Revelio.
Hidden herbology corridor.
Очень
Sounds
любопытно.
intriguing.
Так.
Sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you fun.
Свою деревню. И менторов, мышь. Не хочу. Давайте сходим. Кабинет заберем. Ну-ка, фу. Не мешайтесь. Просто нас на самом деле тормозит вот это вот. И тут задание. Ладно, сейчас заберем у него книжку, карту или что там он нам оставил. Ага, ждать. Ладно, ждем.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Какой противный, да?
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Нет, с Себастьяном я говорить пока не хочу. Погнали.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Что вот тут у меня за это?
Hello there.
О,
Perhaps you can help me.
с удовольствием.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Я не помню это задание. Так. Так.
Revelio.
If you try to study in the library, at least you can be assured.
And then the werewolves join the
Хоть тут летать.
Accio.
Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, Fight! It's a bold attack! Was the minister a boot or the minister a flack?
Выявить.
Stop it, Peeves, you'll get us in trouble.
Тройка.
In trouble you
А
will
с
be.
двойка
You can't
это...
give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and
Козёл.
he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong
12.
anyway. It was Hephaestus' score.
8.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack,
7.
but you're all in trouble with Professor
Кальмар вот
Black.
этот. Открывайся.
Revelio.
Что-нибудь есть полезное? Чего? А, вот еще денежки или коллекция. Так. Это дым розовый. Курят тут. Не, вы только посмотрите. Какие вейперы. Так. Что я хотел? Давайте займемся тайником.
Amit Carr is already studying for owls.
Кошка.
Two, Cookie, simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
Так, ниже.
Revelio.
Нету? Или я уже забрал? О. А, это Себастьян. Вот, кстати. Кафе эти.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Тут или там? А, вон, видите?
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Скелет носорога. Инвентарь. Смотрим. От скелета как бы. Ага. Туда вниз по лестнице. Дракон и у него за спиной. Или это вниз по лестнице?
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Тань. Ага.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
Тань. Куда-то вот сюда нам показывает. Нет.
Revelio.
Не, это не туда. Как я понимаю.
Revelio.
Так, ищем. Ай.
Fight that troll in the village. You were incredible.
Смотрим еще раз инвентарь. F. Такая картина. То есть в эту дверь находим картину. Такую картину страшную.
Revelio.
How do you do? I'd much prefer it if everyone...
А, это этот. Историк, вроде бы. Прикольный преподаватель, мы с ним еще познакомились.
Stairwell looks promising. This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure? There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Revelio.
Так. Пойдемте. Вернемся. Я эту часть замка настолько плохо знаю. Мне вот перекаты эти не нравятся. Так. Вернемся и... Я не знаю, заняться ПЛЮЙ камнями. Надо все-таки с заданиями разбираться понемножку.
I'm glad I don't have to stay in the car.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley Farmers might yield anything interesting.
Так, давайте. Ставим задание. Камни и смотрим. Нет. Их тоже нет. Нам осталось их найти. Мы один только нашли, да? А, ну вот у нас. Вот сюда, да. Давайте промежуточный поставим на этот пункт, чтобы бежать, понимая куда.
My siblings and I.
Ага.
Revelio.
Вот сюда нам. Так, один вижу.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Второй вижу. Что там такое?
Accio. Revelio.
А, это. Класс прорицаний, но мы еще сюда сходим. Дальше карту смотрим. Мы... Да, нас правильно ведет вот через это место. Давайте переместимся. Скажу, как это. Да, мы дальше по миру-то будем много путешествовать. И уже...
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio.
Well, that's one of
Это
Zenobia's
мне
gobstones.
идет.
I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Интересно, они придумали меняющие направление лестницы.
Revelio.
Так, это я не хочу пока делать. Это откроем. Так. А, все, да? Значит, нам вот сюда.
Revelio.
Один.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio.
Ага.
Revelio. Accio.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Revelio.
Дал трофеев. А тут есть какая-нибудь пасхалочка Гарри Поттеру? Вряд ли. Так, сюда у нас первый уровень. Потом мы сходим там.
Revelio.
Так, ну ладненько. Мы бежим. Жаль, что в Квиддич мы не сможем поиграть. Потому что они хитро сделали, что директор просто отменил эту игру. Чтоб не прорабатывать еще эту игру. В игре. Игру в игре, да. Портреты статичны, но только мы при приближении к ним они оживают. Оживи, я сказал. Прикольно. Кстати, да.
Incendio.
Не помню, что сюда надо. Так. Ой, как ярко.
Revelio.
А где это? А, это центральный зал. Поиграй еще. Библиотека.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Да.
Hello,
Собирай свои
Zenobia.
камни.
I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Нет, я оставлю их себе, конечно. Я зря, да, так ходил их искал.
Of course, they are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Ужасная идея.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Да, удачи. Эти камни засунут куда-нибудь.
Revelio.
Все, ладно. Давайте. Не по сюжету так нельзя, да? Такс. Что у нас по заданиям? Ключи. Давайте откроем это задание, чтобы уже когда пойдем гулять по Хогвартсу, чтобы у нас оно работало. А, это Себастьян. Ему скучно. Он на следующей части поведет в библиотеку.
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
Надо вам. Так. О. Призраки летают, боюсь призраков.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
Ага, вот так находим. Бежим за ним. О.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
Как по центру пролетать будет, на шлепнуть. Вот так.
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Бежим к Нелли. У нас 54 минуты, пора бы их заканчивать. Ну красиво.
Revelio. Incendio.
Почему не действует? Я не помню. Значит, не инцендия нужна.
I never thought I'd actually enjoy them.
Revelio.
Пока ничего. Так. Надо еще будет продумать. Как бы нам поскорее получить метлу, чтоб летать по миру. Она по сюжету двигаться.
Were you
Но я
able to follow one of the Daedalian
не
keys?
хочу.
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this
Так, стоп. Что ты там сказал?
Ravenclaw house chest. I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house chest.
С какого... А, да, все верно. Я все перепутал, ну ладно. Я думал, мы не на том факультете учимся. О,
Everyone knows you can't conjure food.
вот он,
Haven't you heard
друг.
of gambling?
This must be... Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Revelio.
I managed to conjure a hedgehog once. But
В Хогвартсе еще их 15
Handy
штук.
resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
My mother adored transfiguration.
Так. Еще одно задание. А тут у нас почему так выделено? А, вот. А, это да. Коридор травологии сделаем в следующей уже серии. Запретная часть. Да, у нас пока вот заданий нет. В Оксмеде нам никто ничего еще не предлагает. Карта мира у нас не исследована. Нам очень много исследовать. Вплоть до побережья Лагмар. Нас ждет большое и захватывающее путешествие. Смотрим.
I'm sure she's disappointed that I'm so terrible.
На этом моменте мы и закончим на сегодня. Сохраняем игру. Вторая ячейка. Всем спасибо за просмотр, подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, не забывайте про комментарии. Ну а я с вами прощаюсь ненадолго. Всем пока-пока.